It was in Florida. Yeah. So did that. There was like a good like 3 years of my life where I was like, I committed to like being a competitive pole dancer, and I was like constantly like pushing myself to the next level. And it was like great. And it was really fun and it was amazing, but also it was kind of a lot. And yeah, I learned a lot, kind of like how to take a little step back from that and dial it back a little bit.
Okay.
You know, because it was just like I was like doing these, like putting my body in crazy weird places.
Does it ever leave you like your body fucked up or like sore or whatever?
Yeah. All the time. The pole fucks you up. Like it beats you up. Like
so you really like just like having to like really just, I guess, not hold back against the pole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it hurts. It really hurts. And like it tears your muscles and you leave with bruises and like,
shit.
Yeah, I've fallen before. I've like injured things before, but like, it's like the love of the art form. Like
what's been like your worst injury?
Oh God, I hate that question. I mean, like so far I've been lucky enough to not have anything like crazy. Like all of them have been pretty minor to where I only have to like take off like a few weeks or a few months or just, you know, train the other side or which, you know.
Oh, that still sounds
rest,
awful.
Family. don't do what I did. It's just hard. Like when you love something so much, you're like just want to get back to it as quickly as possible. You know, like you're like, I don't want to
see, when it comes to like the physical athletic things, like I guess I've never really understood that. But like but then when I think back to like there were times like I've probably been running on like 2 hours of sleep and like I'm still sitting in front of my computer trying to like edit or like create shit. So I get that. Yeah,
you gotta learn to take breaks. But like, I don't know, like, you know, I've like not entirely blown out both my shoulders, but like I've like slightly dislocated this shoulder. You know, I've torn some of my stuff in here, this shoulder. I've like fallen on my face before, split my lip open. I've torn my hamstrings multiple times.
Damn.
I've like accidentally like tore one of my ligaments in my leg, like, or in my ankle. Like there's a lot of injuries, but you know, none of them, luckily, fortunately, have been crazy. Like I've also popped a rib out of place. Like, yeah, none of them have been crazy to where I couldn't recover after a few months.
The whole rib out, like not where it should be, not too crazy, nothing wild.
I mean, it sounds.
It's both shoulders blown out, nothing crazy, nothing wild.
I mean, it sounds more intense
months
than it
at
is.
a time not being able to do shit. Nothing crazy. Do y'all hear this? It's just me. Whatever.
I think it's like it's a little more normalized like in the circus world because it's just like, you know, when you put your body into like that kind of, you know, when you're using it that much, it's like, yeah, shit gets fucked up, especially like honestly when you're kind of, you know, I was mostly self-taught for a lot of it because like, you know, I was training alone in the studio. So, and you know, like when you're young, like you're in your 20s, like you're like, oh, my body's invincible. You know, you don't, right. And like you bounce back faster. So it's like, you know, like not like as I age, but like, you know, I'm like in my 30s now and I'm like noticing like my body's like, no, like you got to warm up properly now. You got to cool down properly. You got to make sure you eat like enough. Like you got to rest.
I hear that to the fullest fucking extent. I'll be hitting 30 at the end of this month and my body's already fucking screaming at me. And it is the worst. I think the other day I was out of commission because my back, and I was like, "That's crazy. I didn't know this was gonna be me." Like, sorry guys, I can't come in. I threw out my back. I sounded so fucking old.
That's where core strength comes in.
Yeah, no, I don't think I ain't got the greatest core strength. If I'm being real with you, so I admire yours.
Most people don't. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep on top of, you know. That's why I feel like I never have enough time in the day because it's like, how do you fit in self-care, preventative care, like.
You know what? I'm not gonna get into my cameraman right now.